Hey guys, here I'm going to show you guys real quick my concept of the universe. We know that uh, time flows with the fabric of time itself. Let's say we're on top of the fabric of time itself. This is a planet and itself here, and actually warps the fabric of time itself. That's planets, moons, stars, suns, and anything that's matter large enough, it will bend the fabric itself because time itself is the actual fabric. Now, as far as NASA is concerned, when they tell you a planet or a galaxy is 7 light years away or so, not necessarily is the exact distance. It's they're wrong in some cases. The reason is because the universe is not flat. It's actually uh, um, circular cone shape, or because of the Big Bang, it exploded into a cone shape. Basically, what I'm trying to say is, it's like this. This is the actual universe right here. This is the Big Bang that created the universe. So basically, it's more like a cone, circular in shape. Just showing you how it is. Anyway, let's say we're right here. This is Earth right here, our galaxy, and uh, let's say it's this other galaxy over here. NASA says, well, let's say it's 7 billion. Okay, for example, 7 billion. Well, they're wrong because they're looking at a telescope. The Hubble telescope is looking straight at it, actually a straight line, and let's say it's 7 billion, like they say. Well, it's not necessarily because the planets roll on top of the fabric, just like your bicycle. Bicycles are used in in the ground level, basically the sidewalk, the dirt, the ground itself. It cannot fly. So the planets in galaxy have to go roll around the fabric because that's the floor. The So the fabric of time itself, it's actually a reality, a fabric, a floor, a ground for us. So when they say 7 billion, they're looking at a straight line. It has to have to go count by the curvature of time and space. So actually, the time and space distance have to be accounted for the curvature. So it's not actually 7. It could be 8. It could be more because they have to account for the curvature of the universe itself. See, you can have another planet up here, another planet up here. See what I'm saying? They have to go around around the cone shape. Nothing's in the middle. Remember that. Nothing is in the middle. It's just dead space. Everything is attached to the or rolling on top of the fabric of time and space. Um, so actually, as we know, like I said, the planets bend uh, the fabric of time and space. They actually roll on top of it, just like your bed sheet. You drop a couple marbles, and they're going to create dentation. That's what planets do, and galaxies do, including a black hole. Black hole this way because it's a denser planet or a matter, and it creates a black hole. And time is distorted. So anything you have this bending of the fabric, it distorts time. So there's time. So now we know that the universe is circular, cone shape like this. So let's say this is our galaxy, and we're actually bending it just a little bit. Like I said, everything bends time and space. Um, well, it's just a cone right here. Anyway, the point is, all the planets have to roll on top of the fabric all the way around because it's a tubular type, like cone shape universe, and it's spinning. The universe is spinning really fast, um, creating this spinning as it creates our gravity uh, inertia. Because the universe is spinning so fast, it creates inertia and it pulls the planets this way. So that's what all the gravity is created, is by the spinning of the universe itself, all at the same time. So it's creating inertia, and then it's pulling planets this way, galaxies and stuff and everything. Anyway, that's how it is. That's my opinion, my theory. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is, time flows um, depending of the curvature of time, the fabric of time itself, because the planets dent the fabric. That includes the black holes dent the fabric of time, and actually alters or slows or speeds time itself. Why? Because when you're a planet or a person has electrons, and this is a atom, this electron, and the electrons are spinning on the atom at the 8% speed of light, which is Einstein's theory. The faster you go, it slows down your time. Uh, uh, I'm sorry, yeah, pretty much. The faster you go, it slows time. But anyway, as your body has atoms and gets close to a black hole, it's like a black hole, and large planets are like magnets, and you're actually in a sense, a metal, like, for example. So as you pass through or near the the black hole, or a large denser red dwarf, or a planet with larger gravity, uh, then it pulls on your electrons. So they're spinning at 8% speed of light, fast, fast, fast. But you go past a black hole, it kind of pulls on your electron, and it slows it down. So now you're not spinning at 8%, you're spinning less. So what that causes affects your time dilation in your body. So remember, every human being has atoms, and each atom has electrons spinning at 8% of the speed of light. And when you go close to a mass that has a greater mass, or gravitational pull, it slows down the electron velocity and affects your time in your body. That's why we can tell the time difference between two twins, one in a mountain and one in a sea level. The one in a mountain ages quicker, because since the electrons are spinning at 8% of the speed of light, but the mountain itself pulls on the electron's velocity, such as a black hole as well, a little bit. It slows down your electrons, and then the person in the mountain ages quicker than the one at sea level. And that's the scientists actually know that for a fact. But that same thing can happen in black holes, or in denser planets that have a lot of larger size, denser, and have a more gravitational pull, creates a same scenario. But anyway, so we know that the fabric of time fabric of time and space itself is a fabric, and everything has to roll on the fabric to be inside of time and itself, because remember, it's just like the old 70s or 50s, your flat disc music record players. Your record player, you have this, and then it's spinning, and you have this needle here, and then it creates a music, and music going this way, and so the record player's disc is spinning, right, and the needle has to touch the record to create the sound. Without the needle touching the record, you can't create the sound. Same thing. Time and space is actually the fabric. So the record player itself is the fabric of time and space, and the needle is the actual matter, which is us, planets, galaxies. Everything has to roll on top of the record player. We have to make contact. Uh, Without making contact, it can't create music, or it can't actually time flow. So everything, time flows either slow or fast, but we have to make contact with the fabric of time and space. So all planets have to roll on top of the fabric of time and space. Now, my theory is going to be huge. Okay, I have a theory, and it's going to blow everybody away. This is amazing. This is just a theory. I could be wrong, but what if I'm not? Okay, so like I said, here's a larger size. Okay, my theory is that, let's say this galaxy is Earth, and another galaxy up here, whatever. Everything has to roll on the fabric of time and space to create time itself. But what about the inside of the tube? See, it's the intersection of the universe. So if you're able to fly, remember rockets. This is a rocket right here. There you go. It's a rocket right here going this way. Even rockets have to roll on top of the fabric. They cannot go fly. Remember, rockets, anything is matter, has to either roll on top of the fabric. Just like when you have a bicycle or a skateboard, it has to roll on top of the sidewalk or the ground itself. Skateboards and bicycles cannot fly. It's impossible. Same with rockets and any kind of spacecraft. In planets, anything made of atoms, basically matter, has to roll on top of the fabric of time and space. It basically has to be near the fabric of time and space. It cannot fly this way. It can only go this way, or this way, or this way, or this way. But it cannot go up into the center of the galaxy. This is the actual center. This is the center. This is the void. This void here, it's outside of time and space because you have to go around the fabric of time and space, and that's how time is played, either slow or fast, depending how much you warp the fabric itself. But if you go this way, if you find a way to go this way, then to the center or our tubular universe, if you go here right in the middle, time is not essential. Time does not play. Time does not exist. So my theory, my concept is that time flows differently. Probably doesn't even exist. You could probably live forever here. Anywhere here, time is different. Does not exist because you need the fabric of time and space. I'm sorry. You need that fabric itself to play the music, play the time, to go forward or backwards, to slow it down, to speed it up. Without this fabric of time, if you're up here, you're not making contact with this fabric of time and space. So if you're in the center of the galaxy, right, center right here, then you're outside of time. This is a huge concept. But anyway, that's my concept. And anyway, here's a huge thing here. This is the Big Bang right here, right here. Now people ask me, oh, where's the entrance to another dimension? Well, hey, think about it. This is the Big Bang right here, right? This is the doorway, okay? The Big Bang is the doorway. So if you want to go find a doorway, you have to fly along the fabric and enter the doorway into another dimension. So this is a doorway. So this is the Big Bang. He created the Big Bang. Was created actually, and if you want to go to the other dimension, you have to go through the doorway where it ripped apart and created a doorway and created this bubble. Because our universe is basically, I believe, is a tubular bubble. So here's a doorway, and back to the story of the center of the universe. And this, I'm telling you, this is the center. The midsection is the center. This is the starting. This is the beginning of the universe. This is the center. In the middle of the tube, it's the center. But I'm saying that the center has no time. Time flows differently. It probably does not exist. Now, remember, all the matter, planets, the universe, and everything, galaxies, suns, and everything, the solar stars, and everything has matter. They're along the side of this fabric of time and space. But in the middle section of the tube, it's voided of. Some people say, NASA says, oh yeah, there's a antimatter. Well, maybe it could be antimatter in here. But what I'm trying to say is time flows differently. Okay, so if you're able to fly this way, which is this technology, we have no technology going this way. All the rockets will flow around the fabric. This is matter. All matter has to go, they can't fly. People say, oh, rockets are going up. Nonsense. Rockets do not go up. Rockets go along the side of the fabric of time and space. Nothing on Earth, made on Earth, can fly into center or deep space center of our galaxy. This is our galaxy. This is the center. all the way straight here. Nothing can go up. Rockets can only go this way, this way, this way, or this way. It cannot go up. Remember that. Nothing made on Earth can go up. We don't have the technology to go up. The only thing that goes up, guess what? This is a black hole right here. When two black holes collide, right? They collide, they create a jet stream of energy and shoots straight up into the center of the universe. The center of our tubular, center of this cone-shaped center. That's the only thing I know that goes into the center. Is when two black holes collide, they create a jet stream of energy, shoots up straight up into the center of the universe. This to the area where time and space stops. There's no time, and there's no matter. I believe there's nothing in here, but time does not exist. If you're able to go up here, you're outside of time. Maybe even you're immortal. I don't know. Because time does not play here. Time plays on the side of the universe itself, the fabric of time and space, not the center. The center is you're not making contact with the size of the universe. Okay, so that's amazing. The other thing is, besides that, is who knows what the how everything plays up here. This is different. This is outside of physics of time itself. This is an unknown territory right here. It's very unknown. What's going to happen here? Your guess is as good as mine. You guys enjoy.